We're back with another Canadian whiskey review. Yeah, that one's going. Back again with another Canadian whiskey review.
Woo!
Today we've got J.P. Weiser's Legacy.
Yes.
We were really slow in reviewing this.
Yeah, we unboxed or unbottled or first impressioned this one months back.
Yeah.
And we were pretty pleasantly surprised. I think this was kind of the determining bottle that made us go, hey,
Let's buy some more wine.
maybe we are actually Weiser's fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we are.
And I think we are. We've only actually really had one that we're like,
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So, but we waited so long that this bottle may be discontinued now.
So, you know, you can turn the video off right now if you want.
Just turn it off.
But wait.
Or stick around.
Drinking whiskey, describing all the flavors for you and me. Irish, Scotch, bourbon, and rye. If they like a bottle, they'll tell you why.
Okay.
You're back, hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully you stuck around. So we've got the J.P. Weiser's Legacy here. J.P. Weiser's Legacy is a, what do you call it?
A legend in its own right? No?
It's a, what's the word? A tribute.
A tribute. Tribute.
I can't even think of that word. A tribute to J.P. Weiser himself. This is like his final recipe that he did.
Oh, like his mash bill.
Yeah, so this is the final recipe that he was working on. He passed away, I think it was like 1911 or 1910, something like that.
Somewhere in there.
So over 100 years ago, but this was supposedly the final recipe that he was working on.
Interesting.
And they brought it back. I think this came out in like 2010 or 2011.
Yeah.
And so they made it in honor of his final recipe.
Okay, some unique facts about...
Some unique facts about the Legacy is that it is toasted white oak barrels, not charred.
Just toasted.
Toasted.
It's
also high rye mash, so it's unmalted rye and rye malt and barley malt.
Yeah. Similar to the, was that the Lot 40 that does that?
Yeah, so actually it does have some things in common with the Lot 40. So some of the same mash is used for Lot 40, which the rumor is that it's not, this isn't canceled or discontinued. It may in fact just be on hiatus or being put on hold because some of the same recipe is being used for the new Lot 40 cask strength. So with all the demand for Lot 40 right now, and they're pushing Lot 40 in the US.
You're right.
With all of this demand for Lot 40, they're like kind of putting a pause on this one so that they can focus on the Lot 40.
Right.
So we may see this return.
Okay, well,
might not be the end.
Both delicious products.
Yes.
Gotta say.
Yeah.
So I think we should just get right into the crack-a-lackin' of trying this one.
What do we do on Trinity and C?
On Trinity and C, we rate our whiskey out of 33.33, and we base it on color, nose, taste, finish, and viscosity.
Okay.
So what do you get out of the color on this one? This is
kind of got that orangey light copper kind of thing going on, like a toasted.
Yeah, it's
toasted
not quite
goldy kind of a.
Not quite straw. It's a little darker than the straw color, but yeah, it looks nice. It looks highly drinkable.
It does. It has a beautiful color.
This one's bottled at 45% too, so it gives you a little bit more bang for your buck, which is nice, and not unreasonable price either. This is in the
just over $50.
Yeah, just in the $50 range, which
is
is
over $50.
You know, relatively good. I mean, it's not age statement, but
if you can find it still anywhere, buy a bottle. Try it out. This is worth trying.
It is worth trying for sure.
And it has what we call the signature Weiser's nose
to it. Signature Weiser's nose. It's quite dry. It's a little dusty. Got a little bit of that kind of raisin nose to it. Some cloves and different like spices in
It's
there.
definitely sweet though.
There is a sweetness to it for sure. I mean, the sweetness is all around, but the other flavors are kind of just little ribbons of flavor in there.
Yes, well said. Well said. Sir.
Yeah, it's like some salty kind of lime in there. I get almost like an aniseed sort of licorice kind of thing. Not much, but it's subtle.
Yeah, it almost even has some like honeys and vanillas in there.
Yeah.
Definitely some sweet notes, but then there's all of those spices that you're talking about.
A lot of spices.
And even a little bit of fruitiness to it too. Even mildly tropical, dare I say?
You can say that, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You're allowed.
I can say whatever I want on this show.
Yeah.
It's my show. Well, it's our show.
Part of your show, yeah.
Yeah.
49% your show. 51. I don't know.
The mash bill is 51% Trenny.
Exactly. And so then we haven't added water to this one, but in the past when I've done our tasting notes, adding a little bit of water to this like just creamifies it. It just creamifies it. Really nice. Okay.
Never say that again.
Okay, here we go on the flavor. For being 45%, there's nothing offensive about it. It's
Yes, it has
really quite spicy, really quite has those all the things that you taste on the or smell on the nose is in the flavor.
It's very palatable.
Very well rounded.
It's very mild for 45%.
Mm-hmm.
Just sweeps right across your tongue, just flows nicely.
It's big and bright too. Like I mean, a lot of these Canadian whiskeys they have that kind of corn syrup thing.
Yeah.
It's there a little bit, but it's not overpowering.
Yeah,
corn
it must
syrup.
just be the way that because it's not a corn mash bill. It's just, it's kind of the way that Wiser's has a flavor that it's a sweetness that, like when they do corn, it's too much.
It's too much, I agree.
Because of the style and the way that it comes out, it already has a sweetness and almost like a corn sweet to it without even trying.
This is a perfect like mash bill recipe for this one because you don't want that, what we're talking about, that
overabundance.
Corny.
It tastes cheap. Canadian whiskey with a lot of corn tastes cheap. Yeah. Even when it's aged for 20 years.
Actually, especially that one
Yeah.
that we tried.
Shall go unmentioned.
We won't mention it right now. We'll review it at some point. Anyway, so again, a little bit of like an allspice kind of flavor to it. This one is just more. I want more every time I sip it. Little bit of that kind of, you know those Halloween candy caramel things?
Yeah, the molasses.
The molasses kind of things. There's
with
a little bit of that in there.
Black cats on and shit. Yeah.
Just really, really well balanced all around, like the nose to the flavor. Really good.
And the spices kind of hit you at the end. There's a little bit of a mild tingle on the finish even. Yeah,
the finish is good that way because it sticks to your palate a little bit, the spices, where everything else kind of evens out.
And it has a, I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit to viscosity, but it's a bit thick.
It is.
It has a thickness to it. It's got a coating mouthfeel to it of, you know it's there.
Oh yeah, it's syrupy. It's good. It's a good one. I really, really like this Wiser's product. The Wiser's Union 52 is absolutely amazing. The Wiser's Small Batch, which is kind of, a step under this one, is also really amazing. But this is kind of that in-between where you're getting the best of all those worlds. It's a higher percentage. Has a little bit of those wood resin kind of things that the Union 52 has. A little bit of that dusty, kind of musty smokiness.
And then the big boys step up into the Wiser's 35,
which is incredibly good.
Yeah.
So I think... there's not too much more to say about this one than if you can get a hold of it, go out, go buy it. Don't
try it before it does get discontinued.
Yeah, maybe buy 2 bottles.
It's only $50.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Score it up.
Okay, I gave it a 28.79. You gave it a 27.42.
Okay.
Which all in all is 28.11.
Whoa, that's big for $50.
That's big. That's really big. I mean, this is a bang for your buck whiskey right here.
That's a bang for your buck for sure.
And we try these whiskeys side by side to other you know, when we're doing our tasting notes, we take a long period of time to do it, maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I tried this one next to a couple other Canadian products, and it stood out big time.
As did I. I tried it in a lineup, and it was very good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cool.
well, Strenny and C.
Yeah.
Subscribe, leave your comment, shoot us a like, and tune in on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. Simple.
It's really simple.
Okay.
It's like us, really simple.
Very simple people.
All right, cheers.
Cheersies.